This is a first late one that C.R.P.H.A. Humanitarian Advocate has done. I just watched the State of the Union speech, and in accordance to California, I'm not very happy. Which basically means I'm going to have to get tough with Gavin Newsom and Darrell Steinberg and many of his liberal socialist constituents, including Nancy fucking Pelosi, the one that doesn't want to be a true American by tearing up the speech of what Donald J. Trump said. And I saw her disgust and dismay and many other things that she didn't like, and she will try to make in her power that that won't happen under her power of leader of the House. And if she does that, I will put forth a constitutional base to where Nancy Pelosi and her constituents in the House are removed in accordance to the Constitution of the United States of America. And in addition, this video is also in connection and support of Donald J. Trump and and for the American people, that the sanctuary city status and policies are to be obliterated. The sanctuary status of the state of California and the sanctuary status of San Francisco and possibly other cities and counties are to be taken down and obliterated for good. I have noticed that we had a particular massacre due to the sanctuary policies in the state of California. We had a person that was put in incarceration, thereby by the California sanctuary policies. The dumbass was released. The illegal dumbass was released and caused a murder in his and it basically made a family go into more than mourning. In fact, one of the members was a guest of Donald Trump's in the State of the Union speech in the House where the speech was being broadcasted. Thereby, I am in total cooperation and support with Donald J. Trump that Gavin Newsom has less than 24 hours to take down the sanctuary city state and status and its policies, even put forth by by Jerry Brown and by Gavin Newsom. And if the sanctuary city status and policies that blanket and protect the illegal immigrants, especially those with crime records, you will be taken out of office in accordance to the U.S. Constitution. Thereby, this video will be shared with the White House, with the Trump administration, in showing my support of Donald J. Trump and the American people and the safety of the American people within the U.S. within the U.S. of A. and the state of California as well. So Gavin Newsom, Darrell Steinberg, and many of your other illogical socialist constituents, including Nancy Pelosi, you have less than 24 hours to get rid of the sanctuary city and state status and its policies and make sure that you collaborate positively, no sidestepping, no matter fucking what. or your asses are on the burner of being pulled off the fucking seat that you currently reside in office. The US of A will not tolerate unconstitutional, un-American little assholes, including in the political parties such as the Liberal Democratic Party. Nancy Pelosi, I saw your movements after the State of the Union speech. You are an un-American, and you will be dealt with in accordance to the Constitution, along with Gavin Newsom and along with Darrell Steinberg and many other of your constituents that are un-American and that do not support Trump's policies and his administration and Trump's administration policies. And if you don't fucking follow what he says, you will be taken out of your office and seat in accordance with the Constitution of the United States. I am going to keep on advocating for the American people as I have since 2004. And if I am ignored, it will be put on record. Thereby, in accordance to the Constitution, the president himself, along with the vice president, can forcibly take you out of office in accordance to the Constitution of the United States. So again, Nancy Pelosi, Gavin Newsom, Darrell Steinberg, you have 24 hours to drop the sanctuary city, state, and city status, and the fucking illogical, sinful policies that caused a person his life due to a illegal immigrant with so many fucking years of illegal acts. He had a fucking prison record in what I've heard from Donald J. Trump, and you might say that Donald J. Trump is full of shit. He's not. I believe that he is 100% on the top. And I will always support Donald J. Trump, and I will always support his administration and Donald J. Trump's policies. Donald J. Trump is for the American people in this country, and he is 100% behind the Constitution. So am I. If Nancy Pelosi is going to show her un-American bullshit, and also if Gavin Newsom doesn't follow through with what I put through on this video, you can rest assured that they will be dealt with in accordance to the Constitution. Because I know Donald J. Trump will only allow things to go so far. And so will I. I have ways of doing things that nobody realizes, which are basically legal actions and constitutional actions. Even when it goes to protecting the rights and freedoms and safety of the American people within every state, including California. So again, Nancy Pelosi, if you don't want to be supportive of Donald J. Trump, get the hell out of the U.S. Gavin Newsom, Darrell Steinberg, you better drop the fucking policies of the sanctuary city and state status and drop the sanctuary city and state status in general, or be in deep horse manure in accordance to the Constitution by you being taken out of your seat. For even allowing a illegal immigrant with a crime record, and in the sense of after he was released that he went on a crime spree, that he literally murdered an innocent human being, if not more than one human being. It is because of the sanctuary city statuses that the illegal immigrants are protected way more than the legal immigrants, the legal ones the legal citizens essentially are supposed to be top new fucking protecting. They're supposed to be protected by the state and the Constitution within the state, besides being protected by the U.S. of A's Constitution of we the people. And if Gavin Newsom keeps the sanctuary city and state status up, and the policies, the illogical, sinful policies that caused the person's life, even after the release of the illegal immigrant with a fucking crime record, it will be on Gavin Newsom's conscience. It will be on his ass. So you have only one thing to worry about, Gavin. You have only less than 24 hours starting from the time that you walk in that office to drop the policy, the illogical, sinful, unconstitutional policies of the sanctuary city and state status. And you better make sure that no more illegals are protected by this state, because innocent lives can be lost, and I am not about that. You already had one. We already had like one lost, and his brother was over at the State Union speech, the State Union address, essentially, as a guest of Donald J. Trump. If any more lives are lost because of the illogical, sinful, unconstitutional sanctuary city status and the state status of the sanctuary status, then you will be answering not only to me, not only to the president, but also to Heavenly Father himself. It will happen. Your conscience will eat away at you, so you have only less than 24 hours by the time you set foot in that office, and even if you don't, you still have less than 24 hours to take down the sanctuary city and state status and the illogical, sinful, unconstitutional policies that protect unconstitutional and illegal immigrants, especially the ones with the criminal records. And if you do not positively work with the ICE police, essentially, then you will be taken out of office. And your 24-hour deadline, less than 24-hour deadline, will be shortened. Thereby, I will know about it one way or the other. And so will Trump. You liberal idiots don't get the fucking fact that anything that's not in the base of the legal American people's safety within every state, including New York, as well as California and every other state across this great country of ours. The politicians of those states will be put in question by the by the federal and United States government, as well as the government above, of what we all pray and worship in church. Your very soul will be in jeopardy, being that you will not be able to go through the pearly gates. You'll be going into the pits of hell instead for allowing an illegal immigrant to go on a crime spree, like what happened in New York, and cause an innocent life to be lost. So You either drop the sanctuary city and state status and the policies, which are both unconstitutional, and they're costing our safety, the legal American citizens' safety in the state of California, or be pulled out of the seat in accordance to the Constitution of the U.S. of A. Again, Gavin and Darrell Steinberg and Nancy Pelosi, you have less than 24 hours to make sure what I say happens, or be pulled out of your seat, and you could easily be in the same circle as the illegal immigrants in accordance to the Constitution and be pushed out of the country as well. If you're going to be so damn un-American, and yet at the same time, I know Nancy Pelosi, you claim that you're not un-American, but yet you are. I saw that. I saw the way what you did to the speech. Thereby, if you're going to be acting like a little bitch, Nancy, then guess what, Nancy Pelosi, you can join the illegal immigrants and govern Mexico, govern other state, other fucking countries. Huh? See how far you get there. Same thing with you, Gavin, and Darrell Steinberg. The basic fact is, the state of California's legal citizens deserve to be safe and more than well protected and benefited. Anything that goes below that and surpasses that in any illogical, unconstitutional, stupid way, you will be put in question in the highest court of them all, including with the government of the United States of America. And if the government of the United States of America want me to be put in my 2 words or more, believe me, I'm gonna tell them straight out what you and Jerry Brown have done, Gavin, and what you have not done. Same thing with you, Nancy Pelosi and Darrell Steinberg. I have everything up here. It will not be forgotten. I am a son of a Marine. My father was a Marine of the U.S. Marine Corps. Way before I was born, granted. But the basic fact is, I look up to him. Even if I didn't know that he was, I'd still look up to him. And I'm doing my part in defending the rights and defending the Constitution and the American flag and the rights and freedoms of every American across the fucking globe. Starting from across the United States of America, from Hawaii, California, on through, all the way through every part of the United States. Nancy Pelosi, you're obviously about socialism. I'm not. So, Nancy Pelosi, you have a choice. Either comply with Donald J. Trump and his administration, or get the hell out of the U.S. Gavin Newsom, same difference. Darrell Steinberg, same difference. First off, Gavin Newsom and Darrell Steinberg, you have to comply with taking down the sanctuary city and state status and the policies, and work in positive collaboration with ICE in getting every illegal immigrant out of the state of California. In to show that you care about the American people's safety within the state of California, to start with, being those who are legally here. If you care about those who were born and raised in California and who are legally in the state of California, with no background circle of bullshit done by the liberal Democrats, then you better fucking show that you are a true American. One, by dropping the state of the state and city sanctuary status and the policies, and do not sidestep, do not do anything stupid and unconstitutional, and do not do anything illogical, and do not fucking bullshit me or Trump, and do not bullshit the ICE police. Either either you make sure that the American people in the state of California are safe by getting rid of every illegal immigrant, even those with records, or get the fuck out of office or be forcibly pulled out of office in accordance to the Constitution. This is a humanitarian advocate. Again, Gavin, Nancy Pelosi, Darrell Steinberg, and other illogical, sinful, socialist, liberal, democratic idiots in California, you have less than 24 hours to comply. Once you walk in that office, and even if you don't walk in the office, believe me, you still have that long. And if it's not done, this video will be shared with the president, and I will ask that he do something about it. Because even with the state sanctuary status, in accordance with the Constitution, the U.S. President of the United States and his Vice President has constitutional powers to do things about it, even if you try to separate the state from the rest of the United States of America, in which basically is unconstitutional. And any unconstitutional action, especially that goes against the freedoms and safety and rights of every legal American in any state, the president has a constitutional right to go and take your sorry liberal asses out of office. Again, Gavin, Nancy Pelosi, Darrell Steinberg, you have less than 24 hours to comply, to take down the sanctuary city and state status and the policies, to get rid of every illegal immigrant and get them out of California. Collaborate positively with ICE in getting the illegal immigrants out of California for the safety and well-being of every legal American in the state of California and our youth, or be forcibly pulled out of office in accordance to the Constitution. Guaranteed. Less than 24 hours. The clock is ticking, and now it is 9, so basically when you walk in that office, the time will start ticking. This is C.R.P.H.A, Humanitarian Advocate, in support of of Donald J. Trump and his positive, strong American constitutional policies, and in support and strength for the American people within every state, and the safety for every American person, including our youth in every state. The positive, beneficial aspects for every American person in every state. You want, and believe me, the State of the Union speech will be put on the description, and you'll see what I'm talking about. And for those American people who are watching this video, of why I said what I said. The basic fact is that I'm for and about freedom, the American way of life, the positive rights of every American, even our youth. And I was right about the fact that Donald J. Trump did something positive for our youth's education, and he'll keep on doing that. So I say Trump for 2020, and God bless America. God bless the United States of America. You know, and God bless and I thank our troops and our veterans. And I salute Mike Pence, the Vice President, and Donald J. Trump. And again, I'm here and advocating for our rights, for the American people's and our youth's rights, freedoms, and many other positive things, even in accordance to the Constitution of we the people. Even against those who try to do us wrong and claim it's right when it's not. And those who are trying to do us wrong and claim that it's right when it's not are the liberal socialist Democrats. The ones that are trying to do what's right for the American people and what is constitutionally right and positive and strong and logical are Donald J. Trump, myself, and Mike Pence. So again, one last time, to every socialist, liberal, jackass, Democrat, male and female, you better take heed what I say. Even in New York, you better get rid of the damn sanctuary city and state status now, and its policies now as well. This message is for both New York and other states that are sanctuaries, have a sanctuary city and state status, and their unconstitutional policies better be taken down now. You have less than 24 hours. So California and all the other states, including New York, better take down your sanctuary city and state status and its illegal, illogical, unconstitutional policies, or be constitutionally taken out of your seat of office. And again, you have less than 24 hours. Have a good day, American people. Stay strong, stay true to yourself, and God bless America. And may Heavenly Father bless every one of them, one of the American people, and our youth. And trust me, American people, the Heavenly Father will help us through many things. Have a good day.